No way, Jose.
Cheddar, hey, grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you're gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of stuff that you're gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, 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 it's black, black, let's get it, black, black. Yeah. Discrimination and hating got pursue all that. Big dog, CEO, I wear all hats. Never lied to you once, I spit all facts. That was our people sprayed with the water hose. That was our women raped and then called hoes. How I'm done, my ancestor taught your child to read. Not to mention all the resources we created. Why they didn't want to see black families together. Would it be too strong with two parents at home? Young nigga better listen to this pimpin'. Don't you ever let the police get you slipping. Fuck playing with guns, educate yourself. Now lead your son. You gon' treat your lady right if you respect your mom. Otherwise, treat the opposition how it comes. You're only a slave if you think you one, nigga. Yeah. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we gotta get back. It's a lot of things that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Grind hard for the culture. They placed us behind, so you know we tryna get back. It's a lot of stuff that you gon' face in this world when your skin color is black. Black, 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 it's black, black, cheddar, black. Hey, I'm just a king from the south. I had a dream like Martin, I hope I live it out. Hey, black on black crime, it's a new time. It ain't just the opposite, I gotta watch mine. They smile in your face.
H.O.G Podcast, what it do, man? It's your girl, Lil Chad. Yay.
Hey.
There's a lot of things that you don't face in this world when your skin color is black.
Hey, it is black. Hey, man, y'all know what it is. Friday, May the 3rd. Welcome to another month. You know what I'm saying? We're approaching the summer. You know, we talking gone until you're grown tonight on the H.O.G Podcast Show. I'm your host, man. Cheddar.
Snow Money Gatti. What good?
Financial lead, man. What's happening?
Hey, man, y'all know it's three things we got to do before we get into that content, man. You know what I'm saying? Pray me, please.
Paper me, please.
Pour me, please.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna switch it up.
He said, yeah, I switched it up. You said you ain't like that one. That was a little bit too different, huh?
He said, I don't like that shit at all.
Yeah, I was looking for the original one, but it's all good. Like, let's go.
Yeah, man. Pray, paper, and pole, man. You know how it is, man.
Beep.
Hey, welcome, man, to another episode of the H.O.G Podcast Show. Tonight we talking gone until you're grown. Man, crazy topic from my week that I had this week. We'll dive into that though, but I just want to build around, you know, how we created this topic probably like a week or two ago. You know what I'm saying? And then life, you know what I'm saying, brought some things to present for it's me and my family and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
bring it up, fuck it, nigga. Bring it up in the middle of the podcast and bring it up at the end of the podcast.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna do that at the break.
You deserve it.
Yeah, for sure you do. So we're gonna dive into that, but man, basically, you know, from my perspective, going until you're grown can mean a lot of things. You know, some people might not understand it, but then you break it down to like, you know, as black young men, we tend to make like impulsive decisions based on other people's opinions and stuff like that. They kind of like lead us to actions that'll get us put in jail for a long time, or you know what I'm saying, something happened to us so what we ain't here, or just simply caught off in the system. You know what I'm saying? So a couple the cause and effects that I wrote down this week about this topic was peer pressure. Peer pressure is one of them, like that I want to start off with. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like, you know, build off of that. But peer pressure, I feel like, is a lot of what's making this stuff happen right now with these young people. You know what I'm saying? All the killing that's going on, all of the activities that they doing. I mean, it's similar to what we was doing coming up, but you know, uh, peer pressure is a motherfucker right now, and
Oh,
it overstands a lot of situations in this generation. You know what I mean? And
to touch on that, because social media, internet, period, is another form of peer pressure, and that's really fucking the world up. You know what I mean? Like our children, the youth. You know what I mean?
right,
That internet is a motherfucker. A
man,
motherfucker.
a big one, man, and it's just destroying families and stuff like that with the gun violence and things like that that's going on. It's just destroying families like on all sides of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Whether you take somebody family member and they take yours, you know what I'm saying, to make them feel good or however it may be. You know, when they come to the streets and that type of stuff. You know, it's just
He
man,
killed your cousin. You ain't even do shit.
yeah. I'm exhausted off of that type of stuff, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
happening.
Exhausted, you know, to the point. But like peer pressure, I feel like is one of the biggest factors of those decisions that's made to where, like, you know, these young men, they going out here. Some of them may be for good things. They might see somebody getting some money and just want to be around them because they getting money and they handling business and they like the way they lifestyle is. But you know, the peer pressure is something that I feel like us as the forefront of the communities, you know, that lived a little bit, know a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We can help redirect that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? By getting to them early and really just having them conversation like these little guys need to be talked to like before they can be stuck off in their personalities and stuff like that, because then it's too late, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Once you let them get like that, you know, like once they get stuck off in their personalities, it's just a natural thing to make your own decisions. You know what I'm saying? That's how we become men or whatnot. So I just feel like, you know, that was one of the top things. What y'all feel about that though? Peer pressure.
You know, peer pressure is one of those things that, as a young man with the right type of influence, you deal with it appropriately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and since you know we obviously don't have the appropriate presence in the homes in our culture, you know, peer pressure is that thing that just keeps this this strong ass cycle continuous. You know, like this shit is so consistent. It's like if we could apply this model to some shit that would make us some money, we'd all be fucking billionaires. You know, it's really that consistent. But it's like it's like, why is it like that though? You know, and it's because, you know, when we was coming up as boys, you know, we 39, 40, you know, 40 plus years old. Um, it couldn't be in our face like that. You know what I mean? Like the
Mm-hmm.
only peer pressure we dealt with was like literally in our face.
Right.
You know, it was like you could reach out and touch a motherfucker, smack the shit out of him, tell him to shut the fuck up if you ain't want to hear what he talking about. Cause don't be trying to pressure me into doing some shit you know finna get me fucked up.
Right.
Um, but now, you know, you got all of these outlets and platforms, and you got, you know, you got the campaign to keep, you know, to keep what we consider hip hop now is kill music. You know, it's campaigns for all this shit, man, to keep all this shit going just like it's going, because, you know, they getting rid of us and they getting paid at the same time. That's a fucking win-win for motherfuckers that ain't on our side. You
See,
know?
and that's what I'm to touch on what you were saying. That's what I was saying, because like you said, peer pressure for us coming up used to be direct, like in the face type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, the kids don't have that. Now. They on YouTube or TikTok, or peer pressure will be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's way harder now. Way
yeah.
harder.
To ignore it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And that shit hit different when a motherfucker writing a song, when a motherfucker on YouTube and the song, and you know he talking about your homie, and this motherfucker done got, I don't know, 1 million views. Like I'm not even sitting here telling y'all that me as the man I am could be okay with knowing that a nigga put a song on YouTube talking about how he killed my homie, and there's 1 million motherfuckers and watched it.
Man, the peer pressure leads to the influence leads
No,
to
you
the
gotta.
action. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
wild because no niggas don't even think about that. How the families feel or nothing. There's
Yeah,
no
Yeah, they
remorse.
don't.
There's no remorse. There's no
all
remorse.
that shit hits nerves. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? All that, it don't matter. It don't matter how old you are. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everybody got an A1 they love. Everybody got a nigga they love. Everybody got a cousin, a nephew, a brother, a sister, a mother, somebody they love. If they pass away and you put that in a song and you being disrespectful with that shit ain't got no age on it. I ain't finna sit here and play no games with you.
so
That
just
ain't got
that.
no age on it.
Oh Lord,
It's
hell no.
really literally about what have you been taught? What is your emotional stability like? What do you know? You see
Right,
what I'm saying? Because if you act out of balance, if you crash out, so to say, then death happens. Death happens and death continues to happen. That's how we got to where we got to, because it's all out of balance. Nobody knows how to quell those emotions. We just got to go act. It's the jungle, and they on that side, so we gonna kill, and they talking shit, so we gonna kill. But at some point, you got to understand that the solution is not to kill. The solution is to come to a solution together.
right.
That's what they don't want,
The
right?
solution
If
is
we
to
if,
kill,
if we if we decide on a truce,
kill
right?
that
But we
bullshit.
just but we gotta do shit like protect the truce, right? And we gotta protect the truce from the right motherfucker, because see, the last time they did these truces, if y'all don't know, was in like the late 90s and the mid 90s. They had truces. And what nobody will talk about is how these truces got broken and what happened. The government helped these
Yeah,
truces be broken because guns made it to one side and didn't make it to the other side. Drugs made it to one side and didn't make it to the other side.
yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah.
We
You
So
know,
like
know.
I'm saying,
we ain't
if we
manufacturing
gonna
none of
do
that
this shit,
shit.
we gotta do this shit.
right.
We can't keep, but we can't keep. Oh, I'm gonna rap about I killed this nigga, and then you finna die. Because it's just like this, a circle, man. That shit is never ending.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do shit but start where the fuck you finished that in a goddamn circle.
That's crazy. So man, the peer pressure part of it leads into lack of leadership and things like that, as we always talk about on our show. You know what I'm saying? The being accountable and stepping up. You know what I'm saying? Doing things like this, trying to at least feed some knowledge of what we know. You know what I'm saying? To keep people from going down certain roads or doing certain things, but that's all we can do. And the lack of leadership, that's like what we lack in our community for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Present, like leader,
No,
like we
that's
can
it's
talk about
gone.
it all the time, but what are we really doing for it on a day-to-day basis? You know what I'm saying? Even if
It's
you can't give up on people and none of this shit, it's gonna be some hard head people, family members, friends, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't give up on them. If you love them, you gonna
Ever.
continue to give them the right guidance. You know what I'm saying? And we lack at that. That's one thing I can say, and I can't even say it ain't no more making excuses like our fathers and stuff weren't there no more, because we them became fathers now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
all right.
Mm-hmm.
it's a different
All right.
approach about things. It's a
Yeah.
different way that
Yeah.
you got to do it to make it work. And we doing it, but we need more people doing
We
it.
gotta
Like
We
you gotta,
spread
doing
it.
it.
Yeah, we
yeah,
gotta
you got to really
spread
get
it.
out here in the hood and shit like that for real. Whereas
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to, like I wanted to say the OGs. I was gonna say the OGs that we ain't OGing.
they not.
No. You
The
know,
OGs we
we
had
talked about it.
was so we were supposed to pass that now, but I feel like you said, it's on us too. We ain't even, you feel me, passing that shit down. So these niggas, the younger niggas, is running rampant. They just doing what they want. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't even think peer pressure pressures them. I think it's just whatever,
They
nigga.
want they want to do what they want to do, and like I said,
Yeah,
at a certain point of life, you're not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
like so our job as parents is to now that we parents we understand that to bring your child up in the best way that you could possibly bring them up, but mostly like spiritually. So once they get a spiritual connection, they gonna know like certain things ain't right, certain things wrong from right, that type of thing like that. You
yeah.
still gonna make mistakes and stuff like that, but you gonna travel a narrow path. You know what I'm saying? We don't we don't really get a lot of that, and a lot of these kids at the ages to where like they know everything because of this social media thing, having access to be able to go and reference something like
but
what I
they
mean?
but but it's just that though. They don't
Yeah,
know everything
they
because of what
don't.
they can access though.
Right,
You
They
know,
think they do.
because there's never you can never go access something on social media or the internet and get the full story.
right.
It's only a story. It's only a part of it. You realize and I know y'all realize that, but we talking about kids, we talking about young men, we talking about boys, you know, because I mean at this junction that we at now, bro, you might as well say they as young as 12 years old out here in it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And that shit is so sad, bro. And it's like, you say lack of leadership. We can do this a couple different ways.
yeah,
We need a big change, and we need a bunch of small changes, but we need a a driver.
yeah.
I mean, we need a Malcolm or a Martin,
That that
you know,
that
and
that though.
and we gotta protect
Exactly.
that person.
I was gonna say
We
that.
gotta protect that
Hey,
person
but
like we didn't protect none of them before.
Yeah,
And it ain't no fucking excuse, because if y'all can gun each other down in the streets like y'all do, y'all can damn so protect them from these white folks that gonna come try to kill them.
yo, but we've had a lot of Malcolms and Martins. They came in different forms, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
but
You know
see
what I mean?
the
They
thing
probably
is
came in
now
a rapper like Nipsey
is
Hussle type shit. You know what I mean?
right.
Like
yeah,
we
And
still
that's
have
why I
them
said protect, because what happened with Nip
killed.
around what in his at his store, around a whole bunch of dudes that couldn't protect him because of their predicament, but he was helping them.
yeah. The mind
And-
frame
and
that they
It,
was in.
it ain't nothing against them brothers. I understand, man. It ain't nothing you can do with a man that got a gun and you ain't got a gun.
Yeah,
I get it. I got it.
There's nothing you can do when it's somebody's time. It's somebody's time.
Right.
yeah.
There's no way around it.
And
But
that's the
at
crazy
the
thing.
same time, I do hear what Lee saying. We gotta
I
we,
mean, you
we
say
gotta
that,
protect our leaders. We ain't
Yeah, we
say
do.
protecting
that,
our
that
leaders.
they have created words like assassination because
Hmm.
because people are killed before their time. It's not that I don't believe in that. If it was his time, it was his
Oh
time.
no,
No,
no, no. So
no.
so so
Somebody
so
somebody
I'm
sent
disagreeing
somebody
right there.
sent that
I
man to
do
get killed.
though.
Somebody
I do
sent for
though.
that man to get killed, so it wasn't his time. Somebody
Somebody said
sent for that
that's
man to
Yeah,
get killed.
Nipsey. Yeah,
it's
Somebody called
inevitable.
for
When
that
it's your
man to get
time, it don't
killed.
matter.
So it
You
wasn't his
can't
time.
stop it. No
It
matter
wasn't.
who kill you or how you
You
die,
see what
it's
I'm
your
saying?
time. It's your
Nah,
time.
I don't believe that. I
You
believe
don't
that.
have to
I
believe it, man.
believe that
You
if we
don't have to
see
believe
that if we see that this man is a Messiah, or he is in the form of the Messiah, then we protect him as such, because he is what we need to drive the change in the culture.
yeah,
Not oh, if it was his time, if it was his time, it was his time. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because it wasn't Malcolm or Martin time, but we
How do
ain't.
you know? But how can you say that?
I said what I said.
How? How do you
Period.
know that?
I said what I
Hey,
said.
hey,
You
don't
said
be.
what you said and don't even know how you said it or why you said it. It's
Hey,
because it's
I
what
said
you
it how I said
believe.
it.
It's because
hey,
it's
let's
what
keep
you
it
believe.
moving though. Let's keep it moving though. That's
They
good.
heard me.
That's good combo though. My boy said I said what I said. Also following into that, like you said, it's easier now to like it's easier to follow the trend than lead now. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's probably a part of the struggle that the youth dealing with too. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
It's
yeah.
easier to look on the internet and you can know how to cook, design shoes, almost everything you can look right on the internet and get inspired by. So you know what I mean? Um,
And
that's
they don't got
probably
nowhere to go if they ain't down
exactly.
with the bullshit.
That's probably exactly, and we say I want to say that too because we were talking about that a couple weeks ago, and it's like, man, you say that these kids ain't grow up like we did, and they want to be on the video games, and they don't really want to be outside like we did, but in all honesty, it ain't even safe for them to be. To be
Exactly.
honest, you know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
can barely play at playgrounds and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? To the point to like people just reckless and out here doing stuff the ways they doing them. Well, we
Mhm.
ain't been in the comments in a minute though.
Skizzy.
Who the
J
reader
Scott.
tonight? Who the reader tonight? Will
What's going
says
on,
he.
J Scott?
Will go and read that, John, bro.
Mm. Mm.
That's what the
Don't
guests
do
do
it.
when
Don't read
y'all
it
That's
like
know.
don't read
it.
it. Don't read it like
Guests
That's
Floyd
do,
Jay
man.
Scott.
Mayweather.
I
Read
bet,
that
bet.
shit.
Don't read it like
Jay Scott
Floyd Mayweather.
said, Jay Scott said, all those greats got killed by their own people. We can't protect the leaders when we hate on the ones trying to drive change.
Ooh,
Uh,
shit.
damn.
Look, that boy got it.
Ooh, kid.
Hey,
Who
like
said
the
that?
old African folks say, hey.
Who said that
He
shit? Who
said
said?
something real. Nah, for real though, that's facts. That's facts, man. We do talk about that a lot, and that's an action that we gotta make be known. You know what I'm saying? Because we have had leaders. You know what I'm saying? But it's always them people that can be manipulated by the other side and either kill us or sell us. It's always
They,
been something like that.
yeah,
Nah,
it's always some
it's one of
infiltration.
us. It's one of
Infiltration.
us. Since they know you already done put us in a position to not have nothing. So
They're
it's
gonna
easy to manipulate a soft ass one of us and say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw you $5 extra if you go find out and snitch and tell everything going on
Mhm.
over there.
for example, right?
It's easy to find
Mhm.
that when you create the shitty situation and then start hiring a nigga.
Yeah. So then
For
go ahead, Will, and then we're gonna move
for
on to the next
for
topic.
example, right? Let's say we're a group, right?
Yeah.
And
Temptations.
motherfucker come to me with I don't know 10 million, 10 million, 5 million to off one of you niggas, right? Y'all know it's just to the public, it's gonna look like, oh, that nigga killed him, killed so and so, but they don't know why I killed so and so. I just got paid 5 million to do this type shit. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm saying. With most of these our leaders and shit that get killed off, it's because infiltration. There's an incentive. Ain't nobody just, oh, I hate him. I'm gonna no. Motherfuckers always doing shit for money. Always.
AKA, get your hand out my pocket.
Yeah, for real.
Mhm.
Hey, that's a good point on that. Moving to like the education part of it, lack of education. I know they kind of coincide with leadership and stuff like that in a sense, but like lack of education. I'm sorry. Like, do you feel like they have anything to do with what's going on right now in this present era for like the violence, gun violence, and stuff like that?
I, I mean, I think it depends on how you look at it. Like if if we talking like, okay, well, why is it so easy for them to get access to all of this shit that causes all of this chaos and destruction?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? If we ask, if we say that, well, or if we say, okay, well, well, what environment creates this? Because it's a couple different ways that you can attribute the lack of education to what goes
Yeah,
on.
those are the deeper questions. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, so
Directly.
which part of it do we talk about? That's what I want to know.
We talk about at home first, because that's where
Yeah.
the lack of education start. Because
So
a lot of
then
this
so
shit,
then
a
we
lot
talk
of the
about
bullshit, but a lot of the bullshit would be happening if you knew the history of your own family.
right.
Like
So we
real
talk about
history of
what planned poverty or
segregation,
defined poverty,
slavery. We talking
right?
about slavery and segregation. We talking about family members getting hung. We talking about if you came out the nutsack, you're a 1%er that came out the nutsack.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of motherfuckers fell off the boat or got hung, got lynched. So
So you
you're really
saying
a 1%er.
Or
So
got
it
threw
started at
off the
home.
boat inside of somebody.
Yeah,
so you
it really
basically
started
saying on being educated on who we actually are. You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah,
Right
no,
there.
it is. It is. You're right. That's why I was asking the question, like, how
Yeah.
important y'all feel like that is to the violence and stuff that go on in the current era, like right now. You know what I'm
I'm too
saying?
loud too.
Huh?
I'm not too loud.
Nah, you good.
Okay,
Your head loud though, but you good though.
That nigga wearing the red hoodie talking about my hat.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, man, and it's sad, like,
It's probably
you
a
know,
one piece, nigga, with the footies and everything.
hey, that shit be cozy as hell. Nah, but you know, Tanya said you loud.
You get on a JJ Evans pajama suit and a hat, nigga.
She listening to you. She listening to you from the actual source of the podcast too, though.
Oh,
Okay,
she said
yeah,
on
that's
that.
probably why.
I'm telling myself, damn, how about now? How about now? How
But
about now?
everybody, hey,
No,
everybody
but
that's
she's not
tapping in,
loud
man,
though,
y'all.
bro. She just being an asshole.
Hey,
Oh,
everybody,
wow. The
everybody
bonnet
that's
gang
tapping
coming
in
for
right
me?
now, y'all
Show
like,
got one on too.
button all that, man. Subscribe too. We going up on the subscribers. Y'all subscribe to us, man.
Hey,
Get this message out here for these young folks. You know what I'm saying? Go tag somebody right
We
now
got 3
that may
comments
be
here.
struggling with things and
I'm
stuff like
I'm
that.
I'm
You know?
I'm pop my shit at the end because niggas
she
better
said,
get
Yeah,
on the
I
club.
want y'all to do something too, though. Hold on.
check it
Before
out,
you
man.
get into what you're gonna say, Lee, I want y'all to do something. Like by the end of the podcast, I just want everybody to come up with one word that they will leave with the youth tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like just one word. If you could say like one word that's, you know, powerful, inspirational, motivation to the youth, just come up with
One
it by
word.
the end of the show. I gave y'all like 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Cause I know, you know, we probably get stuck for another 30 minutes if I try to bring it up at the end.
You're going to be the one that can't find the word, too. Right.
Shit.
Yeah, I already got it. That's for real, right? I already got a word. I already
Hey,
got one.
let's get into these comments though. Jay Scott says, stop trying to be friends with your kids. Teach and lead them. Tighten them up when they step out of line. Encourage them when they fall short. Facts. I like the way you be wording your stuff and stuff like that for real too. Let me keep that
Yeah,
up.
he take a whole hour to type it, but it's cool.
But you know, it's facts what he's saying though, for real. Like, you know, stop trying to be friends with them. Like, don't kick it with them. Really make them understand because they already get that to face when they go outside.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You might have friends, mamas that you come over their house and do whatever, you know, stuff that you know you wouldn't do at the crib. And not saying that that's always gonna lead us to, you know, violence or jail or any of that.
What I say? You know what I say? You got to put in your own work around here.
Yeah, for real. Facts, man.
No, that's right. I was just trying to preach that to my girl.
Yeah, I hope you're listening. Put on speakerphone.
No, she in there laying down,
So
but I
lack
ain't
of
gonna say nothing.
education.
I ain't gonna say nothing to y'all niggas that I ain't already said to her. So,
right.
So
lack of education from who we are as young men, you know what I'm saying? Black men, powerful men, you know what I'm saying? You already get it without even having it. You know what I'm saying? You get it without even going to college. You just gotta tap into it. You know what I'm saying? All of us, and the thing is, it's so much negative influence out here that you don't even really know. They don't know when they see positive influence because it's so much of the negative, you know what I'm saying? But if you just turn that negative, everything you getting people to be associated with in a negative way, put it in a positive way, and you're gonna not have the worries, the risk, the stress, or none of that comes with it. You know what I mean?
I can't give that to them that they don't see it because niggas ain't where the bullshit at. So I know you see it. We come across your cheddar. Hey, I seen you last night with the. Hey man, you seen what happened last night at the bullshit? Nah, nigga wasn't there.
Right.
Nigga ain't never there. That's the sign.
What about though? Like, what if they see the negative as good and they don't know it's negative? Because it's what they're introduced to.
Yeah, that's a good question.
They go back to education.
Hey, before we dive too deep into though, we at halftime. We're gonna take a commercial break. Be right back, y'all. Keep it locked. H.O.G Podcast Show, man.
Hot water cornbread up.
What's up? It's CEO Gatti. Just talking to the club owners out there over here, Germany, United States, no matter what country you are in. I'm working a deal for boat designs. So boat designs, you'll get your design for the entire month. If you're really active on the club scene, your entire designs for the entire month in 2 to 3 days. You know what I mean? Real quick, like really don't waste time. You get your details together. Shoot me what you need, and I'll get you together real quick. But that's only at Bugatti Visions. It's the only place where you're going to get this type of service, that type of speed, that type of quality. You heard me? All right.
shit back quick. Had to hit the horn when I came back in. We back very quick, man. Welcome back to the H.O.G Podcast Show. Y'all know what it is, man. The H.O.G Cast, man. We do it every Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time, 2 a.m. Germany time,
every
man.
Friday.
And this is after the break. So after the break, if you tuned in, you know we do birthday shouts out. We do birthday shouts out. So I got two people. I got my cousin Dee Dee. Her birthday was this month. And also my cousin Shamika's birthday was just on the 30th. So, you know what I mean? Happy birthday to them. Shout out to them. Let's hit them homes, man. Hit them homes.
I got one.
Yeah, give me one.
All right, my cousin Nikia Bates, her birthday was May the 1st. Happy birthday, little cuzzo.
Bless Born.
Yes, man, we got a lot of birthdays coming up this month, like in May for me at least. You know what I'm saying?
My dad's birthday May the 10th.
My wife Perry's birthday this month. It's a lot of people's birthday this month, man. But we tapping back into it, man.
Happy birthday!
Wait. I got one. There's a birthday on May 5th. Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Who birthday on it? That's your
Cinco
birthday?
de Mayo. No, Cinco de Mayo birthday.
Happy birthday, Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
He blue check certified for sure.
I don't got one. I can't. I will say rest in peace to my grandma. Her birthday was last month, so I'll say that.
So
I'll say that.
So happy birthday to grandma.
Yeah, for sure. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my daughter. She just turned 13 today. She hit the teenager stage.
Chloe.
13.
Yeah.
Big 13. Welcome to the 13.
Lord have mercy.
I got one approaching that area too, but you know.
Yeah, my daughter be 13. What, next month? Yep.
Next month.
Let me see. I ain't trying to think about that right now. Man, we tune back in though, man. Before we get back too deep in it. Hold on. I should have loud as hell. Y'all keep that, man. You know, y'all vibe out. Don't shut it.
What we doing? We finna rap
tonight
on the H.O.G Podcast.
Yeah, we having a real conversation tonight, man. And I want to stop and say this right now. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, I lost a close loved one this week. At the beginning of the week, you know what I'm saying, to gun violence. And, you know, it's crazy that this conversation, this topic was already brought up, like I said, a week or 2 weeks before this, you know what I'm saying? But to actually have something that hit home for you, you know what I'm saying? Like
a couple months.
Yeah, it's kind of a couple months. Actually.
A couple months, but we decided to put it on the schedule today.
Right.
Today?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like, man, love your people, man, while they here, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. The devil is busy, real busy. It's attacking the youth mostly, man. And, you know, it's just a lot of things going on here. I feel a whole lot of type of ways about certain things, you know what I'm saying? And just really tired of seeing a lot of it. But I'm dedicating this show to my cousin, Sean Trap Smith, that just passed away in West Memphis, Arkansas. So we're going to take a shot. Gatti came up with some real good artwork for my boy, man, and did a nice memory post for him. And I'm sure the family will appreciate this. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody tapped in that's with the family, share this joint, you know what I'm saying? Look at the picture, man, and take a shot with us for Trap, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. PPP.
Right? Paper and Paul, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, so rest in peace. My condolences again.
Yeah. I'm going to bring up the picture and stuff.
You got it?
Yeah, I get it. I'm going to bring it up. And I'm going to kind of just speak behind the picture, man. This was our Ken, folks. We loved him. He was a protector. You know what I'm saying? He was a good-hearted person. What we knew him as Sean, you know what I'm saying? Like our baby cousin, you know what I'm saying? Fly, smooth little guy. always smiling, laughing, life of the party. You know what I'm saying? It was just a all around like protector, man. Like, you know, for real, for real. And he just gone too young due to gun violence and stuff like that. So we need to clean up the streets, man. We really need to take time and think. Don't be impulsive about things. Don't be quick to anger. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to negotiate. Learn how to compromise. Talk. Sit back. And, you know, if something don't mean that much to you, you don't go to that level. You know what I'm saying? Because this hurts like a lot of people out here. Not only like our family, but his friends and his family and people that he connected with outside of our family. You know what I'm saying? And, you know ain't none of us angels. We live life, you know what I'm saying? However we live life. But at the end of the day, I can say for a fact that my kinfolk, man, this man had a heart of gold, you know what I'm saying? For us, like when it came to his family. Like that man loved his family, you know what I'm saying? And we had talks and connected a lot. Like within these last 5 years, just going back and forth to the crib, like just having conversations and being in deep conversations, you know what I'm saying? Just about life and different things like that, you know what I'm saying? And for this to happen just at the spur of the moment, when none of us prepared for this or nothing like that. So we just ask that y'all pray for my family, man, pray for his mom, his sisters, everybody that's connected to this loss and this pain and stuff like that. And we're going to keep his name alive. We're going to keep him going, you know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Trap.
Rest in peace.
Sure. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Man, back into it though, man. You know, with the being gone until you grown too. You know,
I got the next. I got the next subtopic, bro.
Okay.
You know, I was just like standing on the porch, thinking about it. You know, smoke break, whatever. Yeah. You know, I think one of the biggest things, man, is a loss of hope. Like our kids lose hope too soon these days. Like way too soon, man. Like you gotta be able to dream and think you can accomplish what you dreaming.
Yeah.
Instead, we have been forced into, due to a lack of education, due to a lack of leadership. See how it tie in?
Yeah.
We have been forced into a situation where poverty is what we cling to. So when they said, hey, we'll give you lower rent, or we'll give you no rent, all you got to do is not have a man around. Men walked away because they thought they was doing something noble, better for their families, right? Imagine that. And then the cognitive dissonance is created, right? And men no longer think that they need to be fathers. And then all of a sudden, now we have this, like, it's an epidemic where there's no father figure, and you done had generation after generation after generation raised that way.
Fall into that, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna make a point, right? Hey, I'm gonna make a point right after you say what you say. This lead right into the next bulletin I had, bro. That's crazy.
You know, if because I just, you know, I'm all for what it takes, right? But what I know is I can't do it by myself.
Right.
You know, so I'm the type of motherfucker, I say, hey, let me know when you're ready to go to work. Cause shit, I know how to work.
Man.
You know, we have to first embrace that shit need to change.
Yeah.
You know, and then we gotta figure out what need to change. And then we gotta do whatever the fuck we need to do to change it. Commitment, the dedication, the consistency. the mindset.
Gotta put the template there, good.
Because we are literally listen. This shit is an anomaly because we are literally putting a hole in the middle of our fucking existence. These kids are killing each other, nigga, on one side of generations and on another side of generations. So you got our generation that ain't never experienced death like these current generations, right? And then you got the generations coming, right? So you, if you put an age range on it, so I can paint y'all a vivid picture. It's like 12 to 25, right? So do the math, right? Write some numbers down on the fucking piece of paper from 1 to 50 and erase 12 to 25, and you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about, because that's what's happening right now.
Now, see, that's why I gotta cut niggas off, because the ages you're talking about are our children, our children. They didn't. So let me speak on. I'm gonna start at my father, right? Gang related, all that. So that's what we learned coming up under him, right? I'm the oldest, right? I wasn't even in that lifestyle for real, but I know about it, right? But my brothers that's younger than me, they know all the ops. They know all the ops, but they don't know why those ops are the ops. It's just, they're ops. And this I'm piggybacking off what you said already, Lee, because
Yeah, I know. Go for it.
you feel me? They don't, and this leads back to me saying what I said earlier: the OGs ain't OGing. I speaking on my dad. Yes, he taught us everything he knew, type shit. But after he passed, and even before he passed, as my brothers were getting older, they didn't keep listening to him the older they got. You know what I mean? They felt like they already knew everything. Oh, you told us all this already. But now they live their own life. Like, yeah. But we're gonna continue this shit though.
Yeah, that's
normal.
What I mean? They have to make their own decisions. But I want to go back to, like, it's kind of far back to what Lee was saying, because it was next, like, one of the bulletins after the what was it, lack of leadership and stuff like that or whatnot. But the neglect, like, from the fatherhood thing, right? So, okay, we know that fathers was taken out the house in this way, you know, this crucial way back in the day from the slave type thing. Then after that, as they get back into, like, what we was born and stuff like that, like late, like early 80s, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, the fathers was there. So at that point, it wasn't a forceful thing. Like, the slavery stuff was over then. The killing and lynching in front of the whites was over then. It was back to, like, semi-normal type thing. So it was a choice for them to be able to go and, like, be away. Yeah, the government played something in it when it came to the, like, he don't need to be there, and, you know, you can get this and that without being there. But it still was a choice for that man to make to be out there. So I feel like that leads into one of my things was neglect. You know what I'm saying? Neglect is a lot of reasons why these kids making decisions and creating these actions that'll get them gone until they grown. Neglect, like simply just saying, like, I don't care, like, I ain't gotta put up with it no more. Fuck it. I'm living my own life. Maybe you can create it, other babies, or then just say fuck it. You exhausted with it and just moved on. Not personal, huh?
And Boogie in the building.
I wanted to touch on that same. We're gonna have to get to these comments, huh? I wanted to touch on that same thing that Lee was saying, but he said multiple things, head ass nigga, that I only got to speak on one thing. Like, I wanted to touch on that too, though. You know,
and it is though neglect though. So neglect, like neglect in the sense of, like, you know, it's a choice. It was a choice after a certain time when they was tying the men to the horses and all that type of stuff and killing them in front of the wife to make them raise their sons weaker and all of this.
Yeah.
That was a different era than what it was when our fathers was there. The thing what they switched it to was that the thing what they switched it to, now we're gonna fuck with y'all mentally, like, okay, we know you need this to survive. You
exactly
having babies back to back. So you gonna need these resources in order to provide for this family. Exactly. Of the way that the economy and all that is, right? So then, okay, our daddy's fathers might went through that for sure. But our daddies, they probably didn't have to experience that. They seen a lot, but they probably didn't have to experience like that part of it. So now it's
my daddy didn't go for it. My daddy didn't go for it.
It's a choice if you wanna like nigga not be there. But in that choice is this is the response to that choice. Like the generations that we're seeing now. This is the response to the choice, the violence, the this, the that, you know what I'm saying?
Like literally, like I mean, that's what I was literally saying, bro. Like think about it like this, right? Like I was literally, bro, if I was visiting one of my grandmothers, I was in the worst part of town on this end of the neighborhood. If I was visiting my other grandmother, I was in the worst part of town on this end of the neighborhood. We lived right in the middle.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So if my daddy hadn't been there, if my mama hadn't been the woman she was, if I hadn't had the family around me that I had, see, they wanted to destroy that, bro. So we are unique all in the sense that we had something that couldn't be broken.
Right.
Because if you hear now, and I'm telling you right now, bro, I remember when I was like 11 and they were like, oh, he ain't gonna live till he 18. I remember this shit.
Well, he ain't supposed to. You feel what I'm saying?
I remember
for us growing up. Not even on no
already had expectations.
Like just
getting counted out.
Yeah, a natural person.
Counted out.
Not even being
motherfuckers had expectations on them.
Right. Yeah.
We grew up with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, like where
I hate to say it, and I hate and love to say it, but because of the color of our skin, we grew up with that.
Right. So it's like, just do it. Gatti, don't forget your word now. I see you as baptized or something.
That nigga, he got hella words.
All I say is this. When I finished at they college with a 3.5 GPA this semester, and they ain't want me to. Here you go.
Hey man, let's
Here
go.
You go.
Here you go. Hey, look,
I'm gonna go back and do it again. And again. 3 more semesters. Y'all give me my paperwork.
Hey, got it. Hey, that's like right there, man.
I'm the reason why y'all don't need to lose hope. Because if I can do the shit I'm doing, anybody can do anything that ain't got shit to do with killing.
And all everybody can do anything.
Hey, shout out to
nigga Jay Scott got hella comments. He need to come on.
Hold on, I'm finna get to that, John. This is a young man in West Memphis. I don't even know his name exactly and pulled it up, but any of my West Memphians that's watching, if y'all know his name, put it in the comments. It's a young man from Marion that got 5.0 grade average, bro. Got accepted into Harvard. You know what I'm saying? Harvard University. Like, coming from West Memphis, you know, like, that's a big thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the things that we need to look into, and those are the things that we need to praise. You know what I'm saying? Get those props to that type of thing too, though. But Jay Scott said
he came from where? He came from where? Though, where he come from?
West Memphis, Arkansas. Well, Marion,
West.
Yeah,
West.
Yeah, you right.
West.
Yeah, throw it up. I see W's up and then down, man. They know what it is.
West Kendrick Lamar. West.
He said there's always light at the end of the tunnel when you're holding the bug. You dig. Stop playing with that man, man.
Jay Scott,
Yeah.
my ninja.
That's what we need. That's where we need to go. We need to be. We need to start putting ourselves in a situation where we the one holding the damn bug.
I got this next one. I know it's a little long for you,
Go ahead.
So the next generation need to see change as possible. We show more disappointment in one another rather than showing there is hope. Okay. Bro, come on, my nigga. What you doing? You at work? Where are you?
I'm trying to get his email so I can send him the link, man.
So look though, we get into like those couple bulletins we just went through was like the cause of what's going on with these kids being gone until they grown. Like young men get locked up at 17 and not coming home today, shit, damn near 40. You know what I mean? Behind like impulsive and fast thinking. You know what I'm saying? No critical thinking. They just making decisions based off I'm involved with this or I'm with this or I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? Just fast. So now, what solutions do we have for the people though? What solutions? I got a couple written down, but I want to hear what y'all want to say. What's some solutions?
You know what?
I'm gonna go. All right.
I had go. No, you go. Go.
Yeah, go ahead, Will.
I don't think there would be a solution other than internet. As much negativity is on the internet, positivity is on there as well, right?
Yeah.
So internet is whooping humanity's ass right now for a long time. So I feel like internet is the only way we can reach the younger ones.
Bro, I'm with you 100%.
Okay.
I'm with you 100%.
What's up with you, Lee? Go ahead. Then we'll go to Gatti.
Listen. You know me, man. I'm all about the culture and how we impact that to fix it. You know, so
wait, I hate to cut you off, but shit like this podcast, shit like this,
like
you know what I mean?
The way to the light, we gotta change.
Hey, man.
We gotta change. We gotta change how we feel about it all. How we feel about each other first. You know what I'm saying? Because that's number one. Like, we gotta change how we feel about each other. Because, like, well, okay, that's a good point.
It gets deep.
We change how we feel about ourselves in order to change how we feel about each other. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Because if we don't do that first, then we can't be together. And we need to be together more than we need to be apart. See, because like what we don't understand is we the minority because we are the minority because we are separated. We are the minority because we don't have no power. We are the minority because they can take our strongest assets and use it at their disposal. You see what I'm saying? Instead of us having that, they have it. Because we have no power and no influence within the best assets we have in our culture. The smartest, the best, the most brilliant, the brightest. They are at the disposal of the people who destroy us systematically.
Hey, Lee,
you see what I'm saying?
I want to say this because you making a good point. But now we do have power. We just don't understand how to use it. We got a lot of power. We have a lot of power. We just don't understand how to use
it.
Not understanding it is like
niggas been preaching this shit. Unity.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Yeah, but
we love the unity. We've been preaching this shit.
You understand it. We understand it, but like we are for. When we need 400 million to understand.
Right. Facts.
United we stand.
Yeah.
Divided we.
Like I said, bro, I'm down with it. Whenever it's time to go to work, I'm ready to go to work. But like what I know in my mind is, if we don't change how we feel about each other, anything we try to do beyond that is gonna be a moot point. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
See, when we
gotta reverse. We gotta reverse how these people have brainwashed us to feel like the motherfucker we look at in the mirror is the goddamn enemy.
Thank you, because that's where I was going.
Hey, go ahead, Will.
That's where I was going, because it's not 100% our fault. We have been brainwashed. We have been bamboozled. We have been infiltrated in all ways. It's not just our fault. We're not only our fault, because our ancestors had all the information. They killed them off. They dumped them down. You feel me? So they couldn't teach us a motherfucking thing. Now look who is teaching us now. The internet, TV, reality TV. That's what is teaching our children, right? We send them off to school. Yeah, we send them off. Look what they teaching them in school.
Right.
They don't have transgender and the gay agenda. That's what they're teaching in schools today. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, somebody was saying this black woman was saying that like she was interested in like starting her own schools like for the culture. And I feel like that's a good thing, because like that's part of the destruction too that we see right now. The violence and all that shit, because like, I mean, like Gatti said, it started from the crib. And then from the crib, when you go to the school, it's supposed to be a little bit more advanced on things that'll have you a little bit more stable outside of like high school and shit.
I have to cut you off. Yeah, I'm sorry, but schools were created to teach us false truths, which means a lie, right? We were never going to school back like all the way in them. No, we were, because we were on Earth living. Who's to say? How do you know that? Okay, maybe it's wrong, right? But you believe what you believe. I believe I believe. We didn't have school. School was introduced to us from the white man, and hey, that's just how it is. And now he taught us his way of life, and now we're living it till this day. Till this day,
bound by it, literally. Bound by it, literally. Like I gotta go get credentials from their school, so I
need to graduate from here. I need this diploma from here. I need this degree from here. All you need is knowledge. All you need is knowledge.
I got the knowledge.
Knowledge in the world, bro.
That's some of the dumbest niggas that are fucking millionaires. Like niggas done dropped out of school and everything. Like it's like, what? Okay.
So part like you said, one of my
only in America though. Only in America.
Right.
Though. Point that out.
Right.
Yeah.
Point that out.
That I put down was the H.O.G Podcast Show though. For real, on the solution. I put the H.O.G Podcast Show, and that ain't to my own horn. That's just being real. Like a lot of people will post and share this. Ain't down. You know, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a platform where we do come on and talk about this, and we do a good thing, get it. And I feel like it's informative. A lot of the times, even when there's bullshit going on, you know what I mean?
Every time. God, what's happening, man?
Hey, another thing, mentorship, like, you know what I'm saying? Like really getting out here and making yourself available to spend time with these young folks and listen to them, and not just, just listen to them, even if it's our own kids. Get them to the side and just listen to them vent and hear where they at. You know what I'm saying? Hear where they at in the mind and their mindset and stuff like that, without getting in your feelings. And I can speak on that because of like I've been dealing with that lately. You know what I'm saying? I have to know that my daughters, they 16 now, they teenagers, they becoming young ladies. So I gotta let them make. I gotta trust them to make their own decisions and trust that they'll do the right thing from what I taught them. You feel what I'm saying? So
no, for sure.
Even with my son too, and with anybody that I look at as like a little brother or anything like that, I'm gonna always give you the right path to go down. You know what I'm saying? And if you tell me
trust in yourself though too, bro. Trust in yourself, man. To know that you did what you were supposed to do.
You got exactly. You gotta be genuine with yourself, or you genuine with someone else.
Right.
Yeah.
But I already feel like I hate to cut you off. I know niggas was talking, but it's like with you niggas, I already know, nigga, y'all some genuine niggas. I don't know you and Lee personally, but I know Gatti.
Yeah.
And that nigga, that to this day that I've known him, he hasn't introduced me to anyone that was faulty. Ever. No, on some real shit. On some real shit. Gatti, have I ever even told you that? I never even told you that, huh? But no, on some shit. That's why I brought you on along with, you feel me? You know what I mean? I was like, I gotta get my nigga Gatti up in here. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Nah, for real. 'Cause I like fucking with real niggas. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Like, if niggas is real, niggas be taking life so serious. Like, it's like, bro, if a motherfucker don't fuck with you, then fuck him. Move on. Motherfuckers is always wanting to be in conflict and beef. It's like, why?
Yeah,
why?
That's crazy shit,
bro. Emotions.
Shit.
We're not emotional, it's intelligent. Like the
imbalance, right? So that imbalance, right?
Yeah.
Like not knowing how to,
especially at our age, like, nigga, I don't have time to beef. I don't. Nope.
Nah, bro.
I got kids. Bro. I got all my shit going on. Yeah. I don't have time to beef, nigga. if it's beef, pull up. We ain't finna make no diss tracks.
We ain't finna go live.
Real beef.
We ain't finna go live. We ain't going live for none of that. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't doing none of that, nigga. Pull up, or I'll pull up to you.
But see, y'all see this,
right?
Even the grown folks, even the grown folks is going live now. So, like you said earlier in the show, the OGs are not OGing. Simply
they ain't OGing. Yeah,
anytime you see people,
they on Instagram.
And listen,
like that boxing dude with Mayweather arguing, like Mayweather was the mature person in that situation, but now that's the trend. So these young niggas, they ain't respecting OGs because OGs not doing OG shit. You niggas that are trying to be young, y'all influencing the same dumbass shit that you living. You trying to live your life through them.
Man, most of OGs are OGs anyway.
Well, I'm sorry. This is what I'm saying. The internet is because when these celebrities, right, they start beefing over the internet with live videos or memes or whatever the fuck they doing, right? That fuck, our kids are seeing this like, oh, that's cool. It's cool to do that. They doing it. The famous niggas is doing this, so yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's kind of why you got to know what's going on with that shit, though, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's that's really why
we gotta stay in the loop
about what's going on social media because I need to address that shit to my kids. Like, hey, you do understand that like this shit is not fucking reality, right?
So those social media shenanigans podcasts that y'all be on, keep doing it.
That's right. About 95% of the shit you see on social media. I mean, just like in music, you got all this, little that, this person, killer, but nobody talking about, hey, 10 years ago, little Jacob, you was getting your ass punked at the bus stop. Now all of a sudden, you're Mr. Murder and all this other shit.
Because guess what? Little Jacob was getting beat the fuck up, and now he is Mr. Murderer. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying is, they get on social media or they get this status and they create a facade because think that people will not know who they really are.
But that's the thing. The internet, it will all go back to the internet. It'll, no matter what we talk about, right? It's gonna go back to the internet. It don't matter how good of a parent we are being. We can't watch our children all the time.
Right. Being
We can't. Oh, my child don't have a phone. They don't have. Okay, cool. They're in school though. Yeah. When we was coming up, where did we learn most things? In school, from going to school. Going to school. I'm talking about, little Johnny come, look, my mom told me, or my dad told me, and blah, 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 blah. We was learning a lot of shit just from going to school, and we didn't have no internet. We didn't have internet.
Yeah, we actually had to interact with people.
Like now.
When you came out your mouth sideways, your shit got dealt with on the spot.
Yeah.
So a couple things like we talked about in the beginning of the conversation with the lack of leadership and stuff like that. So now we in the solution part of the podcast. So we talked about the mentorship, the H.O.G Podcast Show. We just touched on some other things. And then leading into like the leading by example thing, right? Even with leading by example right now, in the era that we in right now, it's so like the leading by example is probably like 1% of what the action is behind people seeing what you do. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, as we just said, like even the grown folks is, and I get it, like it's a lot of stuff that's, like this can give me popularity and I can make a little money out of it and this and it. But like the stuff that I just seen with them two old dudes on there going back and forth like that, I'm like, bro, and niggas not finna get on live and do that. You're not finna sort out your differences live in front of like thousands of people if it's really a problem. You know what I'm saying? And
why not though? But why not?
Why in that way? If you got my phone number, you can FaceTime me if you want to just be seen face to face, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense.
Like on some Me to You type shit, yes, that's how it will go down. But like with these celebrities or however you want to call them, they make that shit look cool to do. That's what I was saying. You know what I mean?
Mama in the building.
Mama, what's going on?
Auntie Mama.
Y'all like, sure, come in, hit the thing. Hey, Auntie Mama, stay tuned. I got a trick. I got something I'm gonna show you here that you probably. It's a nice little thing that we're doing tonight. We talking about going until you're grown. This is an episode based on like the culture and the actions and things that we do due to peer pressure, different things like that. You know what I'm saying? Not being educated, lack of leadership.
But that peer pressure, celebrities act the way they act, because you got to realize with celebrities, it's all about that. The
crowd is all about staying relevant. All about I get all that.
It's all about the people. So they got the people. That's how they stay relevant, right? So if somebody out there talking this,
you're correct,
and they don't come back and do that, do how they're doing, then it makes them look bad, and they're gonna lose money.
Yeah, because it's built to
at the same time
in a trap. Go ahead, Will.
At the same time, though, you're absolutely correct. But at the same time, you don't feel like these guys are puppets. They're doing what they have to tap dance to the music that they signed up for.
Definitely, they out there signing them 360 deals, messing up their life,
and they're puppets. They have to do what they're told.
Yeah.
So let's just say, motherfucker said, you know what, Quavo, I want you and Chris Brown to beef. You have to do it, or I'm gonna kill your family. Not saying that's real, but let's just say that's what it is, right? They have to do it. Do you want your family killed, or do you want to beef with Chris Brown? Which one you gonna pick?
Right. I mean,
you're gonna beef with Christopher Brown, and guess what? It's gonna get you a hell of money, but not just you.
from a
You're
different
gonna
type
get hella money, but
of
the
money.
motherfucking label that you're under is gonna get more because they know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I mean?
So what you say that
So
that's the
we're
same?
just on the. What I'm saying is we're on the outside looking in. I'm not saying that what I just said was true, but who knows what the
I
fuck
mean,
the
but
truth
it is
is?
factual that that labels get paid more for an artist that is deceased than alive.
They definitely do. Yes,
But
yes.
to your point though, is there still a choice though? It's a choice though, right? Because you look,
There's,
I'm gonna kind of make it resonate with what we talking about
there's
today.
always a choice. I'm gonna say that now. There's always a choice. Yes.
Okay, so check this out. So, a person walking out the house and their environment is whatever it is. It's drug addicts, it's pimps, it's gang bangers. They mostly surrounded like that. Yeah, they get to go off to this corporate place for 8 hours of the day, but at the end of the day, they come back and they sleep in this area. This is what they see every day. This is what they walk outside to. This if they stressed out and say they calling out for work and fuck it, I lose my job. What do I have to? You see what I'm saying? They stuck, it's like they stuck. Some people could be stuck in it. Like, okay, we say places like Chicago, LA, you know what I mean? To where like gang violence is like at a higher level. And
I'm gonna stop you because it don't matter what you say. There's always a choice. Always.
That's what I'm saying though. It is a choice. So you were just saying that to Jay Scott's thing that it was something different.
What did I say?
I can't go back that far. But I'm just.
Yeah, you can't tell me what I said.
You were just going with the lesser two evils. Well, that's what you were going at. Yes, it is still a choice. You were going with the lesser.
I was agreeing and disagreeing, but at the same time, there's always a choice. It don't matter what you bring up. That's so good. When Kanye said slavery was a choice, was he wrong?
I didn't say it was wrong.
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking.
Yes or no question. You asking me?
I'm posing a question.
I don't feel like he was wrong for saying it. I feel like in the way that in the time that he said it, I see why people got bothered by it though. But like, when
the thing is, I hate to cut you off. The thing is, nobody said choices will be easy, right? No, there's hard choices and there's easy choices, but it's always a choice. And we have to make, as individuals, we have to make a choice. Which one are we going to choose?
Well, listen.
Now, of course, if a motherfucker said, "I'm gonna shoot your daughter in the head if you don't do this," what choice do you think I'm gonna make?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's a choice, though.
But see, that's what I mean. See, that's forceful, though. So a choice is
not forceful. You can choose to not do what the fuck that nigga said.
Right, and lose your life.
It's your choice.
Right. So what about in them areas that it's like that though? To where you, like I said, yeah, you go away from it for 8 hours or whatever, you working and stuff, but then you come back to that and you tortured by that every day. Somebody approaching you about joining this organization or getting in this gang, or nigga, you was born in this neighborhood. You really don't get you don't get no say so about it. You down or you dead. Period.
It's still a choice.
Exactly. So which choice are you gonna choose? You just posed the choice. You're down or you're dead. Which choice? There's two choices.
Right.
But that's the community problem that we have, where we lack the OGs and we lack the leadership.
The thing is, I don't give a fuck about the situation or the circumstances or anything. There's a choice. Which one are you going to choose? It's always down to choice. Our whole lives are based on choices that we make. It's only choice. Our lives are choices. That's it. Right. Choice. What choice are you gonna make? Yes, okay, all right. Well, if you make this choice, then I gotta kill your daughter. Which choice you gonna make? Which choice? Right. If you choose the choice that's not killing your daughter, and it's the other choice, well, that's the choice you chose. It's a choice. It doesn't matter.
Thanks.
Motherfuckers in slavery, our ancestors in slavery, they had the choice to fight or fucking get killed. They chose to just get killed. There's motherfuckers that chose to fight. We got Harriet Tubman that chose to free the slaves, and everyone has. At the end of the day, everyone has
They
a
had the
choice.
choice. She had a choice to take a risk to lose her life. You're right. At the end of
Everyone
the
has a
day,
choice.
at the end of the
It,
day,
it don't matter, bro.
right?
It don't
Facts.
matter. It
Facts.
don't matter what a motherfucker say. There's a choice
Yeah, you're right.
because,
You're right
and this is God given. This is not from. No, you have a.
So how do we
Because
as OGs, right? So we talking choice and we talking this and that, and we in the solution part of the podcast now. So how do we as OGs or people that get a little bit more experience than these younger people that may be going down these paths, how do we help them make better choices? How do we get into that? You can't?
By talking with them, right? Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what you say. It don't matter what you say to them. They're gonna make their own choice, regardless of what you say.
It's about action, not about talking.
Educating
Word
them.
don't mean nothing
You
nowadays.
have to educate them in the right way. That's why I said we have to use the internet nowadays because the internet is all they know. That's all they know. That's all they know.
Right.
That's just me. Who else got something else? That's just me. That's how I think.
Because we just on the solution parts of it right now. So like we said, venting outlets, like being able to just talk about stuff like that. Everybody have an opinion. Don't mean that you gotta agree. You can disagree.
I got one more. I'm sorry. I got one more thing because if the internet can be used for negativity, right?
Yeah.
It can also be used for positivity, and this is why I said, like, this podcast. This is one solution. Like we don't get on here and talk about nothing like that's bullshit. Everything on this motherfucker is real. That's why I fuck with y'all. So
appreciate you.
There's ways. They got you know it, cause you got a mouthpiece.
Hey,
you got a mouthpiece, man.
Hey, this is the last bulletin I'm gonna put up right here though before we get into closing it out and shouting out my kin folks and stuff like that, giving him his time and stuff like that. I got you, Gatti. Go ahead.
When y'all niggas come out here in June.
Yeah, go ahead, Gatti. I can't hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Black infrastructure. That's all it really come down to. When you build up the black infrastructure, it's going to take care of itself. The whole cycle going to take care of itself. When you teach motherfuckers how to take value in their neighborhood, their community, their education at home, building our community, building up youth centers, keeping the community clean, policing ourselves, shit like that. Once they start doing that, valuing our black dollars, put money into our own businesses, our own restaurants and shit. Stop buying Tommy Hilfiger. Stop buying all that crazy ass shit. Create your own brands. Support each other. And keep the money. Once you keep the money inside.
I'm sorry. See, I gotta go.
Yeah. You give it back to each other. And another thing in my head, in my opinion, stop going to fucking church so much. Church 3-4 fucking times a fucking week. Like sometimes get a Sunday to the whole community.
Stop going to church, period.
No, I'm just saying. You're gonna go 3-4 fucking times. Twice on a Sunday. Yeah, go once on a Sunday.
Because that preacher is not teaching you anything that you can't teach yourself.
I'm just saying.
Honestly.
I'm just saying going behind the walls ain't doing nothing outside of the community.
Well, it depends on the community. I got to say that because there's some communities where they don't have that leadership, and you do have some pastors that actually do the Lord's work. They do. They are that mentor. So
they do. That's the same thing the internet do.
But
we can't generalize it,
the consistency with church ain't the same consistency in the neighborhood.
Or there's
actually in the neighborhood.
There's no consistency in the neighborhood. That's why we have the problem that we have because
they'll get on your ass for not paying your tithes, your offering, and shit like that. How about we close the church doors? Close the church doors so there ain't no building fund. That money going towards education. That money going towards family that need
right now, bro.
Need shoes and shit like that. clothes on their back.
There are some churches
That's
that
a
do
lot
it.
of that's a lot of money that's going
generalize.
towards.
We can't
That's a
generalize.
lot
There
of
are
money that's
churches that
going
do
towards
that.
doors that ain't open, that ain't nobody walking through. A
But
lot
see,
of money going
but
towards
see, the thing
that could be
is,
going towards food. That building fund could be going towards some food for somebody who ain't got it right now.
That
But
building fund is going towards somebody's car insurance.
yes, I done seen the Lincoln Town cars and the Navigators and
Going
buildings and
towards
all type of shit like
somebody's
that.
down
And
payment.
the people in the
Down
church
payment.
and
See,
the
that's that
people in the
new age
church
church, though.
struggling and all that type
new
of shit.
age church.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The old church had a lack. The old church had a lack of education. The old church had a lack of education. Where nobody really pushing shit. You was getting a whooping if you didn't do your homework. But who was educated though?
I
Who was
peeped
really
game
educated?
when I
You got
wasn't
an
even
F,
a
that's a whooping.
teenager.
You got a D, that's a whooping. You got a C plus, the belt in the air. You about to halfway get whooped. But ain't nobody educating nobody. They making sure you get on the bus. If you don't get on the bus on time, that's a whooping.
Bro,
It's all type of whooping, but
I mean, I gotta feel
just
some
like
type
you
of way about
niggas,
that
right?
It ain't just the church,
that's
man.
not that's
Just
not
like you
wrong.
niggas, right? I'm just saying. I grew up in church.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you niggas didn't go to, when we are kids, we don't go to church because we want to. We go to church because we have to.
Yeah, up until the point.
And that's what we learn. That's where we learn shit.
But it was a
I
time
have to come here. I was in a church choir. I was in all the church plays. Everything.
Right.
So niggas know how the church work.
All I'm gonna say on that is
it's got to
like
be
I don't even want to get into all that.
All right, so y'all had negative experiences, and there y'all go again. You see, y'all talking about the same thing that we're fighting about is social media influencing and telling people one thing. Because I grew up in a church. I grew up in a church, and the church I grew up in, the city I grew up in, right? You know, yes, everybody's welcome, but it was predominantly, a black church, and all the doctors, all the lawyers, all the powerful people, all the people that we consider a power attended that church. And in that church, the church provided free child care for the single parents. The church provided rec centers, retirement homes. They provided houses for low-income families. So that's why I say not every church is on that. Oh well, we got
no. Nobody said that. You're absolutely right.
There are churches actually doing what they're supposed to do, actually educating.
It's some
just like
actually, because it's some like in our churches, they had homes for like recovery homes for alcoholics and people that was on drugs and stuff like that, like rehabilitation type things. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with it, but that's getting off. That's getting too off. Yeah, we too deep on it. But my last thing for the solution of the topic tonight, going into your grown, is accountability. So we have a lot of young men, like I said, like black young men that grow up, bro, and we just get caught off in the impulsive thinking, the fast way of life. You know what I'm saying? Because of our surroundings too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us came from broken homes. A lot of us don't know how to critical think and think our way out of things. Sometimes we just act out of anger, out of emotions and stuff like that get us into positions that fuck our life up in a sense, or put some type of hold on us, a bondage or something.
Yeah, I was fortunate, right? I was put in foster care. And looking back at that shit now, I feel like I was fortunate, because what if I wasn't type shit, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm the oldest of all my siblings, right? So when that last time I went back to Cali and I was fucking with my brothers, because I already know the type of life they live, right? And I'm trying to put it in their head like, nigga, why is y'all doing this? Y'all don't have to do this.
Right.
Even while my dad was alive, I've been telling them niggas, like, y'all don't have to, like, don't fall after that nigga. Look, you know what I mean? I already know my dad is big crip, but I was really, I'm against that shit like this, like, because nigga, you niggas is just out here doing stupid ass shit, right? So now that my dad is dead, guess who's the OG?
Don't tell me it's you.
It has to be me. My dad is dead. Now, who's the next one in line?
Right.
So now, I feel a type of way though. Like, I don't know if y'all understand, but I feel a type of way.
Nah, you feel like you gotta do something to clean things up?
I feel like I have to, because these niggas is still running rampant.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was in Cali for 1 month. We got into shit. I'm only there for a month. Right? So I already know what the fuck them niggas is going through, but I'm like, nigga, I'm y'all big brother, nigga. The fuck y'all doing?
Right.
What? These niggas got kids. I'm like, but at the same time, right? The fucked up thing about it is they still live where they live.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up thing, because guess what? We gonna have to do what the fuck we gotta do to survive. And I don't take that from them. I know what they do to get their money. I know what they do. I'm not gonna be like, no. I'm not gonna tell them niggas to stop doing it, because they got mouths to feed.
Right.
Right? It's fucked up what they're doing, but I'm not gonna tell them to stop doing it. So this shit runs real deep, man. Yeah, because a white man will come to you and be like, "Oh, just get a job." No, it's not that simple. It's not that simple.
For some people, it ain't, bro. You're right. But at the same time, the message is, I'm saying for the youth, for them, like, that's a personal situation out there for you. So, you know, and the people that you relate to is grown people. But when we talking to the youth, when we talking to these people that's out here that's undecisive about what decision to make and how to not be gone until they grown for real, you know what I'm saying? We have to approach it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these, everybody's so caught up with this street life, like beat street and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know what street life. But at the same time, we have a job to do too. If you've been in the streets before, bro, and you know what the streets can be to a young man or whatever, your job is to help them not go down that road, bro.
Bro, how many children, right, that you've ran into that is not in the street life?
Thousands.
Our color.
Yeah. A lot of them not in it, but they done been around it. You know what I'm saying?
We grow up in that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be. When I grew up, I wasn't on all that gang shit. I didn't know about none of that shit. Even though my dad, I didn't know. But guess what? It was a part of I was born into it. That's all I can say. I was born into that shit. You know what I mean?
So, hey.
Not every nigga is born into that. I get that. But if you're growing up in poverty, most niggas like us grew up.
Yeah, you grew up.
We grew up like this, man. We grew up like this. So what the fuck are we gonna tell? This is when I'm talking, I'm trying to speak to them niggas. What are we gonna tell them? These are our children.
What's your message though?
Our children. What's your
message though? What's your message when you saying the shit you saying? Because I don't really feel like what you saying is helping anything, honestly.
It's not. What I'm saying is
because this podcast is about presenting a solution, right? So so the knowledge you have from the life you live should help you develop a solution, right? And not just a lot of shit to say. about what can and can't happen, because that's not what
No.
we about.
You're right. It should help with a solution. But I can ask you the same question. What's the solution? That's what I'm saying. We're fucked up as a people, right? With no unity, there's
I'm
nothing.
fairly certain. I'm fairly certain that I done presented a great many solutions in the conversation points that I done
I
made
just
tonight.
asked
So
you the question.
I mean,
You had nothing to say, though.
I mean, bro, can we like?
I'm not jumping on this
Yeah.
podcast with no negativity. I'm bringing just facts.
I get you. I got you, bro.
I'm
But
just bringing reality, right?
Like
Like
what to
what
the message right
solution?
now either. Like that's
The solution, right, is what we're trying to get to. I don't know the solution. I can't tell you the solution. If I'm being honest, I can't tell you the solution. I don't know,
Being honest,
right?
being
That's
honest
what
real.
we're trying to figure the fuck out, though.
So, moving on into this right here, man. We closing it out, and basically, I want to give everybody like less than a minute to just give one word, bro. Come up with one word that you will leave to inspire or motivate the youth on not going down the wrong path, man, right now. So, what's your one word? What would you say, Scott?
Shit, one word.
Yeah. You a thinker, so you can put it in one word for sure. And that, like I said, it ain't gotta be like it can be a message in one word though.
Oh man, I can't do that in one word, Joe.
Okay, well,
One word, go to me.
All right, so I'll say this though, right, and it goes with what we were talking about in the podcast. Hope. So a lot of kids, a lot of people in the communities feel they do not have hope. They feel that they have to succumb to their environment and everything around them. They need to realize that pretty much as long as there's time on the clock, you can always make a play. And I'll leave it at that.
All right, Will, go ahead.
Willpower.
Willpower. Okay. Gatti, what you got?
You have to want to know. You have to want to do something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's why I say willpower. Like, you gotta want it.
I get it, bro. You get it. We said one word. You had it.
All right, motherfucker. I'm talking about.
My boy was thinking hard.
Everything else that's moving itself for us, the evolution.
Okay, that's a good one. What you got for us, Lee?
perspective.
Yes,
No, for the youth.
that's good. Perspective.
We'll
Y'all niggas, bro, because this nigga Lee already tested me, so now I'm on him. I'm on his ass, Paul. I'm on his ass. That's all I'm on.
Perspective for real, because it's different ones, and I get it. That's one word. Mine will be live. You know what I'm saying? Mine will be live, and when you think about live, you think about like that's decision making, everything in one. If you want to live, you know what I'm saying, you gonna do.
That's a better question.
You see what I'm saying? And
that's the better question is, why did y'all niggas choose the words y'all chose? That's the better question.
That's too deep though. We just said one word. We keep going into some announcements.
Conversation.
So we get out of here. This is the World Music Fest, which is going down in less than almost a month and 15 days over in Germany. I'll be out there emceeing along with DJ Problem Child, DJing, DJ Baller, DJ Crush Groove. CEO Gatti gonna be in the building. Artists should know what to do by now. You should go to the Chubb app show, register yourself as an artist, and then you'll get the protocol on how to sing your songs and stuff like that. I think Gatti said he had about 3 people from the States already. And if there's anyone else that's interested in going out there and, provide your music to that part of the country, then y'all tap in with the H.O.G Podcast Show, man. You got anything to hit on there, we got it?
Yeah, go to the Chubb Show app. The event is in the app. If you go to the discussions tab and click on the link there, it will take you to the sign up form. That's where the sign up form is. It's free to sign up. Get your ass over here and show your craft. If you're doing music and shit and this is the last one I'm doing. The shit, it's been 10 years. Me throwing boat parties, and every party I do, I give motherfucker a chance to perform and shit like that. I ain't doing this shit no more. So I really ain't. Y'all niggas don't believe in yourself. Y'all don't support yourself. Y'all making all this fucking music and won't come out and perform your shit. Won't do your shit.
Wait.
You the hardest nigga in the city. You claim you the hardest nigga in the
hold on,
You the king of this. You the prince of that. And you won't even show motherfucker why you say you the prince and you the king. Yeah. You the court gesture of this shit. This your last opportunity with me. I'm not a gatekeeper. Again, I'm not a gatekeeper. Gatekeepers don't give a fuck about y'all. They don't, and they won't. And you gonna beg them, and you gonna be out here sucking and licking whatever you gotta do, try to get on, and they ain't gonna put you on. So fuck with a real one time, and the last time, because I'm done with y'all. Done not believing yourself as, not marketing yourself as. Yeah, I'm talking shit about y'all because y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to do, and I'm pretty much burnt out on niggas that claim they doing something but ain't ready to do it internationally and shit like that.
Hey.
Like, y'all, it's a million motherfuckers that got a record label and making songs in the States right now.
Right.
But won't leave the hood.
And nobody except for the hood know who they are.
Yeah. And don't be like a lot of some of these cities rappers. They just ain't alive no more. Ain't even make it to a stage across the world.
Boy, you were talking with murder like hell, boy. Hey man, we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna go out. Hey, look, as I told
y'all, a couple more events on there.
Yeah, it's a couple more events. We're gonna go to the tent, make them just brief so we can close it out.
Friday Night Delight, K String Show. If y'all know the K String Show, that's Big Baller and the late great DJ MC No Dome. That's they baby. That's traveling with it. Next Friday they will be in Manheim. It's a potluck joint, so you can bring food. BYOB, bring your bottle. Private location, real chill, grown up vibes. We still gonna be turned up, enjoy ourselves, and it's not a club. Yeah, come be grown for a change.
All right, what's this one about?
This one right here. This is my first event that I'm DJing at. So if you see DJ Gatti for the first time, yes, this was about to happen. I'm doing piano music. I'm a piano music. If y'all know what it is, if you don't know what it is, Google it.
Thanks.
Chubb Show app. All tickets on the Chubb Show app.
Yeah,
the Chubb Show app. All tickets, man.
For sure.
Shout out to the flood. Shout out to the flood.
Straight up. But as we said, man, this show was dedicated to my kinfolk, man, Sean Trap Smith. Rest in peace, man. We lost him this week, you know what I'm saying, due to gun violence. So we want to say to the youth, man, to, stay on the right path, stay away from, like, impulsive thinking too fast, thinking out of anger, emotions, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Get yourself right, man. It's a lot of different outlets that you can use out here to go down the right path, even when you feeling like you need to fuck up. So anybody that's out here that's thinking, like, even the people that might love my cousin, man, like, y'all don't go out here and make a rational decision, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like he'll want y'all to throw yourself away like that. You know what I'm saying? And we don't need it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all slow down, think, you know what I'm saying? Be slow to anger. Do things to help change your surrounding and things like that, man. And we're going to keep it coming like this on the H.O.G Podcast Show. Y'all keep my family in y'all prayers. It's been a tough time for us this week. It's gonna be an even more tough time for us when it's time to lay my cousin to rest. So we just ask that his soul rest in peace, man, and just stop the violence, stop the gun violence, stop the things that ain't helping you go in the right direction, man. And that's our message to the youth right here on the H.O.G Podcast Show, man. Y'all catch us next Friday. We definitely gonna have something to do or something to talk about. We'll let y'all know at the top of the week, man. It's been fun. We gotta go out like we came in, though.
They don't see us.
Put it up one time. Put it up one time. We gotta go out like we came in, man.
PPP.
Yes, sir. Until next Friday, man, y'all keep it prayed.
Man, keep it paper.
And keep it pulled, man.
Amen.
And keep paper.
What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? What's up with the hoes? What's up with the hoe gets? I said pray, I'm paper, they no pole, that's a mo. I stay pray, I'm paper, they no pole, that's a mo. I stay pray, I'm paper, they no pole, that's a mo. I stay pray, I'm paper, they no pole, that's a mo. You know auntie mama thumbing up, it's H.O.G, we coming up. They like, subscribe and share, and it's about time we run these numbers up. Ain't nobody coming with the topics and the fly hitting. They been trying to duplicate the show, I guess they in they feeling. We don't care, impact over license, how we do it here. Come and get some gamers internationally spitting here. Minnesota and the Kansas, we got ties in Germany. Guests from Pakistan and Singapore, they rock with H.O.G. Like, subscribe, notifications to all. Like, subscribe, notifications to all.